Hey, so I hope you know till here. Anyways, I'll just quickly go through how I do the calculation. So, if you see the file, these are the 12 rows that we get from the reader. So among them 1 to 9 are the values I've used, and then 11 and 12 is positive and negative. So I copied the same values again below over here, and then I've written the concentrations that have been used here. So concentrations here, and then 1 to 9 over here, and then I have written one for average and positive, which means it's a vehicle control. Negative is written for background here. Okay, so I just copy 1 to 9 from here and just paste it over here. So I didn't find the good values here, so I might have taken only these three and these three. So 6 values are considered, and then I take the average. So to take the average, I just click on equals to, and then just write AVER, and then it appears, and then just select the number from here to here. Okay, and then say enter, and then you get the values, and then from here you just drag it down at the right hand corner over here. Just drag it down and you get all the numbers down. Okay, that's one way. And then you take an average of the positive, you'll get it over here. And or if you want to take only one value, then just write one value over here. And then these are the negative, that is like background. So this same thing, I took the average over here. So now I have the average of the positive, and that is the vehicle control, and then the average of all the numbers what we wanted to use. Now from this number, I've made another column over here down. Here I have written the same as the concentrations here, and then average is nothing but the average from here. Okay, and then the negative is just this one here. Now I've made a one more column, that is average minus negative, which is equal to the background, whatever. After subtraction I get the values. So anymore I will be using these values, right? These values to convert the percentage of scavenging cell viability. And then the positive here is nothing but the vehicle control, to subtract the vehicle control too. So how I do is I just place my cursor here and then put equal to here. I put the cursor here and write equal to, and then go up here and then select the number, and then just say okay, enter. So the number is already here, and now from here again just drag it down, all the numbers here. So I do this so that everything is interlinked between each other, so you don't have to do anything over here. When you change a number here directly, it changes because it is all linked to each other. And this, as I already told you, negative value I've written here, and this is, you can see this number, that is average, minus this number, you will get the background numbers. Yeah, now drag it down, you get this. And the same thing about the positive over here. From this part here, average of the positive, I've just written it here. Then what we want is percentage of scavenging cell viability. So percentage, which nothing but 100 multiplied by 100. So if you see over here, what I did is equal to this number divided by this one into 100. Yeah, and then I do enter. So you get the number over here. And this one, the same thing. You can do one by one, or you can put the dollar sign, and then you'll get all the numbers. So this is what I hope you know until here. And then you get the value of scavenging cell viability and concentration. Now coming to the graph over here, we have plotted, if you press on this numbers, click on the number here, you can see we have selected this concentration and this scavenging cell viability too. This is how you get this, right? Now for example, we wanted think this equation. So let me just delete it first so that I can show you what we wanted. So I go to the format trend line, and then let me just delete it. Hold on for a second. Okay, let me show you from here. So when we do this, I actually deleted the trend line. Okay, so now when you select it, you'll get the values like this in the graph, correct? Now from this point onwards, what I did is go over here and press on this one plus, and then you can see here error bars. Just click on that, and then you also see the trend line, so click on that. So you get the line and also the error bars. Now we just need the vertical error bars. We do not need the horizontal error bars. So I click on the horizontal error bars and press delete. So the horizontal error bars will go away, only the vertical one remains. Now we just need to fix them. This is the naturally fixed error bars. What we need is to plug in the specific value. So in order to do the specific value, I click on plus again, so that goes off. Now I will click on this error bars, right? So just click on the right click on error bars, and then appears format error bar. So click on the format error bars. Now once you click on the format error bars, you need this one both and the cap. Okay, these two has to be, sometimes it's like naturally been selected. If not selected, you click on both and cap, then come down to the fixed value, click on that, and then it is 0.1, so you have to make it 0.0. so go to backspace and make it 0.0, and then you need is custom. So you come down here and click on customs, and then you have to specifically select the values. So before you click the specific values, you have to make this standard deviations. I think we forgot to make a standard deviation, so let's go back again. Sorry to stop you over here. So I will make a column for standard deviation here. So I click here, and then I write STDEV, that is nothing but standard deviation. So I go one step below here and press equal to, and then I type STDEV, and here appears many things. So I will click on this one, STDEV here. Okay, and then STDEV on this one, double click it. Okay, and this appears over here, and now I click the values from here to here, because I selected the values from here to here, correct? Here, so I click from here to here, select it, and then close the parenthesis, and then say enter. So you get the number here. Now you just have to drag it down straight away from the right click here, and then just drag it down. You get the standard deviation values for all the numbers. Now in order to do the graph, what you need is percentage of standard deviation. Why? Because we did the step percentage of scavenging cell viability, so we also need the standard deviations in terms of percentage. If you don't do the percentage, you can see we have our numbers in 12, 43, 68, but our standard deviation is 0.00. So it's like you can't see anything. There won't be any standard bars at all. So you have to make it both in terms of percentage. So now let's do it in the percentage way. I come back over here, and then I write percent standard deviation, STDEV. So let's make how to do the percentage standard deviation. So I click on this, I say equal to, and then I press this number over here, and then divided by is over here, and then I press this number as usual, the positive one here, and then multiplied by, where is multiplication here, shift and this one and 100 here, 100. Okay, and then before I do enter, I come back over here where it is written M. Yeah, so before the M I'll put the dollar sign, just a shift and put the dollar sign, and then after M again I'll put the dollar sign. So why I put the dollar sign, I don't have to make it again and again because I have used this number, so I want to get it in one shot. And then I press equal to, and now if I drag on this, naturally I get the percentage values. You see 4, 7, 4, 12, 11, 5, 18, 6 and 11. So I get the percentage, yes, correct. Now what I do, I want this column next to it, so I don't need any confusion. So I just go over here, I copy this and then I put it over here, paste. Okay, and now I copy the numbers, or if you don't want to copy, you can just, okay, that let me show you what I do here. So I put the cursor here and then I put equal to, and then I go back here and select this column, this cell, and then I write enter. Okay, now you don't have to copy, you just drag it down here all the way till here. So same values appeared here. So since we did not use this row values, I will just delete this to delete it. Yeah, and now we have this value. Now we want to plug in the specific value. So let's go back over here, plus, and then go to the error bars. The error bars appeared again, so we just need the vertical. So I will delete the horizontal error bars, delete. Now you have the horizontal, only vertical error bars. Now click on this vertical error bars and click the right click, you'll get the format error bars. Click on the format error bars. Same here, you need both and you need cap. So go to the fixed value, which I said it has to be 0, 0. So go back over here and make it 0, 0, and then come here down and select the custom, and now select the specific value. You get this column appeared here. Now you have to select the numbers from all over here. So it's like positive error value and there is negative error value. For both positive error and the negative value, you have to select the same one twice. So what I do, just see, I just go and I select from the beginning here. I put my cuts, don't start from here, start from one step ahead here and select all the way till here. Then go to over here, negative inside this custom bar, delete, go backspace, and then select from here again, here all the way, select it. So both the times it got selected, say okay. Okay, and if you see here, naturally all the bars have been got selected. You see, error bars are already been selected. Now you can see the custom made error bars are selected. Okay, this is done. So now what you need, or you also need the equation. So when you select this, you also select the trend line. So trend line is already here. Now click on this, right click on this trend line, and it says format trend line. So click on the format trend line, and then you come down here. You need this one to, these two columns also to be ticked, that is display equation on the chart, yes, and then display r squared value on the chart. So click this. So and now you can close it over here. So you see you got the equation 2. So now I will drag this up over here. Hold on, the plus thing appeared. No, where did it go? Yeah, now I drag this up over here. So what you always need to send is the title about the chart. Here horizontal and vertical titles do you need, and then you need the trend line, you need the error bars, custom made error bars. You can see the difference here, small, up and down, little, bigger, whatever. And then you see here the y equation you need, and then you need the r square. Make sure your r square is near to 0.9. It can be 0.99 is the best results, 0.9, but if it is lesser than that is not considered. Then you have to repeat the experiments. So you have to make sure the r square is also near to 0.99. 0.99 is best, but 0.9 is also fair enough considered. Yeah, I hope you just go through this once, and if you don't understand still, I will correct you.